Alrighty, Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one we have got one of those matches that we always had a sort of what if moment in the anime. It is Joey going up against PaniK, and I recently watched this episode again on the season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh, and it was a pretty cool match, even though it was a bit of a basic one because PaniK just wanted to defend for most of the match. But it was quite a creative one how PaniK trapped his own monsters with his so-called Chaos Shield, which is called Yellow Luster Shield in the real game. Anyway, we're from Joey's perspective. There's a Shield and Sword, Guardian of the Labyrinth, Polymerization, Leogun, Swordsman of the Landstar, and also a Sangan, which is a carryover card from Joey's starter deck from the real world. He plays Sangan face down. Alright, PaniK, he did go first. He went with a face down defense. And down goes Lord of Zemaya. So 1300, and to the battle phase, that will be able to destroy Joey's Sangan. Sangan's effect activates. Joey will be able to pull something with 1500 or less attack. He could go guard Protector of the Throne Room and use Polymerization to get Guilty of the Night, but he doesn't. He goes with Armored Lizard. Now, Joey does only have one Polymerization, so Guilty of the Night might not necessarily be the one you want to use that on. There's a Fissure. So Joey does have some options. He's going to play that Armored Lizard he just drew from his deck with the effect of Sangan. 1500 attack, so a decent hitter, but Joey does have some options. He does still have a Fissure. He does still have a Shield and Sword as well, which could flip the advantage as well. Alright, PaniK only threw down another face down defense there. There's Lava Battle Guard. So Joey does have Leogun in his hand. He's got Lava Battle Guard. He could opt to tribute Armored Lizard. He could opt to use Guardian of the Labyrinth, but he doesn't. He decides to go with the Leogun. It's a 1750. Not a widely used card anymore. Leogun being 5 stars and only a normal monster. And its Earthbound Spirit was one of PaniK's defense cards. Okay, PaniK, he would have to go for a tribute if he wants to get Leogun off the field, but he has gone with just another face down defense, so nothing of any strength in PaniK's hand right now. There's a Dark Hole for Joey. He's drawn some great cards to start off with here. And he could go with Fissure, or he's just summoned Swordsman of Landstar, so he could be going for a Shield and Sword swap here. And he does, so Earthbound Spirit is now just 500 defense. Swordsman of Landstar is 1200 attack, so with the effect of Shield and Sword, Joey has just released one of PaniK's best defensive cards from the field. And Magic Gun as well has also taken the hit from Leogun. So Joey well in command here. He's only down 50 life points. And another face down defense from PaniK, so not getting any of his stronger monsters. If he was able to get either a King of Yami Makai or an Ushioni, he would have been able to claim some advantage back, although Joey, holding a Fissure and a Dark Hole, he is very much in control of this match. PaniK elected not to attack Swordsman of Landstar, possibly only has very weak attacking monsters on the field, and preferred to preserve the life points. Lava Battle Guard attacks Shadow, who controls the Dark, and Leogun goes for Fiend's Hand. So Joey with all the advantage now. PaniK will likely have to draw a Dark Hole or something along that description to get back into this match. Another face down defense, and just defending alone isn't going to win this match for PaniK. There's Battle Warrior for Joey. Okay, Leogun attacks, and it is King Fog. which is destroyed. Lava Battle Guard and Battle Warrior together will do 2250 points of damage, so PaniK will be down to 5550. And he's in trouble now. Joey's starting to take a big advantage in this. So PaniK still with 5 cards in hand. After a bit of thought, he's played Visago the Destroyer and gone to the battle phase, so he's just attacked Battle Warrior and taken that out, but maybe all a little bit too late for PaniK now to try and amount any sort of offense if he hasn't drawn any of his strong monsters. Joey's just drawn Diankito, the Cura Master, so he's now at 8350 life points. More than he started with, and Guardian of the Labyrinth is called to the field. Okay, Leogan attacks Visago the Destroyer, and now 2 shots coming from Lava Battle Guard and Guardian of the Labyrinth, so that's 2550 altogether, so 2350 is all PaniK is left with now. Joey with 8350, he's 6,000 points ahead and got 3 decent monsters on the field. So very difficult for PaniK to come back. He would have to draw a Dark Hole or a Monster Reborn or something from here. He's only gone with a face down defense, so it looks like we're going to get a bit of a lackluster first match. There's Rock Ogre Grotto number 1. And unless this is, I don't think PaniK has anything higher than that 2000 defense, and he doesn't. It's Hyro's Shadow Scout. There's Flame Manipulator and Time Wizard, and Guardian of the Throne. So in theory, Joey could use Polymerization to call Guiltier the Knight. However, the match is over. There's no reason for Joey to go further than this turn if he doesn't need to. Guardian of the Labyrinth will chip off the last of PaniK's life points in a convincing win for Joey. We are in a best of 3 series, so we will set them up again, and we will go from PaniK's perspective this time. As I bust open a can of soda. Alrighty, as we set up PaniK and Joey, match number 2. And PaniK has won rock, paper, scissors and decides to go first in match number 2. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better for PaniK. He's got Yami and he's got Ryukish Empowered, so that'll be an 1800 attack straight off the bat, which is quite strong for the early generations of Yu-Gi-Oh! Down it goes, Ryukish Empowered, so 1800 on the field for PaniK. It's got Dark Titan of Terror as a potential second attack selection here. Joey goes with a face down defense and a face down defense monster of his own. So did I say face down defense when he played that spell or trap? Possibly. Alright, Dark Titan of Terror is summoned, 1500 attack, and oh, it's a trap hole from Joey. Now PaniK, yes, he did play a 7 Tools of the Bandit and he does activate it, so 1000 points will be paid. So Dark Titan of Terror's attack will still be able to activate here, and Joey played a Tiger Axe face down in defense, and 1800 off Joey, he's down to 6200. So PaniK now with the advantage. Now can Joey get back into this one? He draws. And face down defense. Almost flipping the roles of what they were in the last match. For the moment, there's a Sangan for PaniK. This is almost picture perfect as Joey had last game, as he had a Sangan as well. Ryukish Empowered goes in for an attack, and Joey has also played a Sangan down. And what's he going to go for? And oh, it's Time Wizard. Joey, if he doesn't have anything else in his hand, may have no choice but to try and go for a Time Wizard effect to get PaniK's forces off the field. Alright, turn change. Back to Joey. 6 cards in hand, and will he go for the Time Wizard? And he does, so possible that Joey has no other move to play to get him out of this situation. So he will select, and he has selected Tails, and it hasn't failed. PaniK has just lost all 3 of his monsters. He did lose a Sangan, so he will still be able to activate that effect. And he's selected his Castle of Dark Illusions, his main card from the anime. With a 1930 defense, along with Yami, it will put it to 2130. Time Wizard attacks 700. But a massive loss of monster for PaniK. Joey's at 3500 life points, so PaniK does have that as the advantage. There's Versago the Destroyer, and you want to get Time Wizard off the field because it can use its effect again. And with Time Wizard destroyed, Joey also has a harder time summoning Thousand Dragon, one of his stronger monsters as well. So Versago the Destroyer at 1300 on the field right now for PaniK. There's a polymerization from Joey. So possibly a Flame Swordsman. It can't be... Oh no, there's Guardian and Protector, so that would be Guiltier the D-Knight. And I do believe in the entire series, or even the entire lifespan that I've been doing these Yu-Gi-Oh videos, I don't think Joey has ever actually summoned Guiltier the D-Knight so far. And he has also just played Axerator as well. So special summoning was a luxury back here. It was more difficult to do, and you actually had to implement more strategy to get it to happen. Not like today's Yu-Gi-Oh, where you can special summon 9 monsters in one turn. So, ooh, King of Yummy Makai, that's a good draw for PaniK. He sets down Castle of Dark Illusion, so he is protected from an attack. Joey would have to, he will have to play something stronger if he wants to get past 2130, as we will apply the effect of Yami. To the battle phase, Axerator goes for the attack. 430 life points off of Joey. Now, PaniK does have King of Yummy Makai in his hand. Draw phase, there's Metal Guardian. Fun little fact as well, if you rewatch the Yugi and PaniK episode, there is a slight mistake in the episode. Before PaniK officially plays his Metal Guardian, there is a scene that plays, and you actually see Metal Guardian sitting in front of the Chaos Shield. I noticed that as a kid. Whenever I watch it now, I can't unsee it. Yes, PaniK, we did get a glimpse of Metal Guardian from a scene that was played. It was, oh, Fissure. Oh, that's horrible for PaniK. After all that effort, he finally got something on the field, and it is gone. Joey tributes Axerator in exchange for a Swamp Battle Guard. So 1800 points off PaniK, he's down to 2250, plays 2120 on Joey. Very unusual amount of life points. There's Reaper of the Cards as well, another monster that PaniK used in the anime. You know what I wish? I wish we could have no tribute rules in these Yu-Gi-Oh games. That's the way we used to play it as kids sometimes. We used to take the tribute rule off. But then we could have true Duelist Kingdom action if PaniK could just play a Reaper of the Cards or a Metal Guardian straight from his hand. However, that is not the case in the real world Yu-Gi-Oh. Draw phase, Fiend's Hand, and I get the feeling that PaniK may have played all his moves. May just be a matter of time now before Joey manages to draw another monster and knock out the rest of PaniK's life points. And Armored Lizard makes a return. Fiend's Hand is attacked and destroyed by Swamp Battle Guard, and this will just about do it. 1500 off PaniK, and unless he can draw some sort of trump card, he will lose on the next turn of Joey's. And he draws three-headed Yugioh, which will not be enough. It will be enough to defend against Armored Lizard if Joey gets complacent, which he could. It is Joey Wheeler. However, I don't see Joey taking any unnecessary... Oh, there's Dispel anyway, so now it won't matter. However, I don't see Joey's Human Duelist taking any chances. He tributes Armored Lizard and summons a Rude Kaiser. Two monsters now at 1800. Three-headed Yugioh is destroyed and PaniK's life points are wiped out by the Swamp Battle Guard. And that will do it. Joey takes a season point in straight sets against PaniK. And this one is done. So in Duelist Kingdom, if Joey played PaniK, perhaps Joey would have got the win after all. So let's pull up tournament standings and the brackets. So Joey has just defeated PaniK, so that one is in the books. Paradox Brothers and Bakura already played in a previous round before I had to recreate my season since I deleted all the old ones by accident. Keith will go up against Bones. So Bandit Keith playing against his minion of Bones. So will Bones be able to get his get a little bit of payback for when Bandit Keith stole his star chips during Duelist Kingdom? And over in Battle City, we have got Mako going up against My Valentine, and that promises on paper. That promises to be a good match, but what will we see? We'll tune in about a half hour after this one's uploaded, and we will have that match as well. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching Joey and PaniK. Appreciate you all, as always. Thanks for the comments as well from everyone. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.